Welcome to the channel. Please enjoy the story.
Tale of the Wise Jackal and the Foolish Friends. Part 1. In a forest, a wise and clever jackal named Jaksha lived. He was known for his sharp wit and ability to outsmart even the slyest of predators. One day, while exploring, Jaksha stumbled upon a hidden treasure trove filled with gold coins and precious jewels. Overjoyed, he thought, "This fortune will bring me prosperity and respect from my fellow forest dwellers." However, Jaksha soon realized that carrying the treasure alone would be too risky. He needed help but was hesitant to trust others, fearing they might steal his newfound wealth. As he pondered, 3 friends, a gullible deer named Dharma, a naive peacock named Pratam, and a foolish monkey named Mohan, approached him. They had heard about the treasure and offered to help Jaksha carry it in exchange for a share. Part 2. Jaksha, aware of his friends' gullibility, devised a plan. He told them that the treasure was cursed and would only be safe if they followed his instructions precisely. He instructed them to carry the treasure on their heads, eyes closed, and without speaking, lest the curse be triggered. The foolish friends agreed, eager for their share. As they journeyed, Jaksha led them through treacherous terrain, using the curse as an excuse to avoid dangerous situations. Meanwhile, he secretly transferred the treasure to his own hiding spots, bit by bit. The friends, oblivious to Jaksha's scheme, continued to carry their cursed loads, eyes shut and mouths shut. Part 3. Eventually, the friends reached Jaksha's final hiding spot, exhausted and frustrated. Jaksha revealed the truth: there was no curse, and he had outsmarted them to keep the treasure for himself. The friends, realizing their foolishness, felt ashamed and betrayed. Jaksha, however, offered them a lesson: wisdom and cunning are essential in this world. Don't be blinded by greed or trust too easily. The friends, wiser from their experience, returned to their forest homes, vowing to be more cautious in the future. Jaksha, content with his treasure and newfound respect, continued to thrive in the forest, his legend as a clever jackal spreading far and wide. Summary. The tale of the wise jackal and the foolish friends teaches the importance of wisdom, cunning, and discernment. Jaksha, the clever jackal, outsmarts his gullible friends to protect his treasure, demonstrating that intelligence and strategic thinking are essential in life. The story highlights the consequences of blindly trusting others and the value of learning from one's mistakes. The story of the greedy crow and the wise owl. Part 1. In a forest, a crow named Kaka lived. He was known for his greed and love for shiny objects. One day, while flying, Kaka spotted a glittering gem in a nearby river. He dove down to grab it but found himself unable to fly back up, weighed down by the gem's heaviness. As he struggled, a wise old owl named Olga, perched on a nearby tree, called out, "Kaka, your greed has trapped you. Let go of the gem, and you shall fly again." But Kaka refused, thinking, "This gem will bring me wealth and status among my fellow bird." Part 2. Olga, seeing Kaka's stubbornness, decided to teach him a lesson. She began to sing a hypnotic melody, luring Kaka into a deep sleep. As he slept, Olga took the gem and hid it in her nest. When Kaka awoke, he frantically searched the riverbank but found nothing. He realized too late that his greed had blinded him to the wisdom of letting go. Part 3. Kaka, humbled and defeated, approached Olga's nest, begging for forgiveness and the return of the gem. Olga, seeing Karka's newfound humility, returned the gem but warned him, "Greed may seem appealing, but it can lead to ruin. Remember, true wisdom lies in knowing when to let go." Karka, grateful and wiser, returned to his fellow crows, sharing the lesson he learned from Olga. From then on, he lived a balanced life, valuing wisdom over material possessions. Summary: the story of the greedy crow and the wise owl teaches the dangers of greed and the importance of humility and letting go. Karka's obsession with the gem almost costs him his life, while Olga's wisdom and kindness help him see the error of his ways. The story highlights the value of seeking wisdom and balance in life, rather than chasing fleeting desires. The Tale of the Cunning Hare and the Gullible Lion. Part 1. In a forest, a swift and clever hare named Hara lived. He was known for his quick thinking and ability to outwit predators. One day, while grazing, Hara noticed a lion named Leo lurking nearby, eyeing him as potential prey. Hara knew he couldn't outrun Leo, so he devised a plan. Hara approached Leo and said, "O great lion, I've heard of your legendary strength. But I wonder, can you even lift your own tail?" Leo, taken aback by the question, replied, "Of course I can. Who dares to doubt me?" Hara replied, "I'll believe it only if you show me." Part 2. Leo, eager to prove himself, lifted his tail with a mighty roar. Hara quickly exclaimed, "Wow, you're indeed strong, but now, your tail is so high, it's reached the heavens. If you don't hold it up, the sky will fall." Leo, gullible and naive, believed Hara's words and held his tail aloft, frozen in fear. Hara, seeing his chance, fled the scene, laughing to himself. He knew that Leo would eventually realize his foolishness, but by then, Hara would be long gone. As the sun began to set, Leo finally understood the hare's trickery and roared with frustration, realizing too late that he had been outsmarted. Part 3. Leo, determined to catch Hara, searched the forest far and wide. Eventually, he came across the hare once more. But instead of attacking, Leo asked, "Hara, why did you deceive me? I could have eaten you in an instant." Hara replied, "I didn't want to be your meal, Leo. But I also wanted to teach you a lesson. Wisdom is not just about strength, but also about discernment. Don't be fooled by flattery or deceit." Leo, impressed by Hara's cunning and wisdom, decided to spare his life. From then on, the two became unlikely friends, with Leo learning valuable lessons from Hara about the importance of wisdom and strategic thinking. Summary: The Tale of the Cunning Hare and the Gullible Lion highlights the importance of wisdom, strategic thinking, and discernment. Hara's quick wit and cunning allow him to outsmart Leo, while Leo's gullibility and naivety almost lead to his downfall. The story teaches that intelligence and cleverness can be more valuable than brute strength, and that even the most unlikely of friends can learn from each other.